Right then team, we are going to go through a single arm dumbbell row. I'm going to show you 3 different ways of setting this up. The first way is going to be my preference. The reason I like it is because the setup position allows me to be stable, but it also allows me the most range of motion. So when I set up for a dumbbell row, a single arm dumbbell row, I go on the bench at a slight incline. I'm going to take a step away from the bench and I'm going to go into like a hinge position. So I'm going to go soft bend on my knees and I'm going to push my bum back. Hands going to come out to support me. I am equally spread across my feet. In this position, I'm going to keep a nice big chest and I'm going to keep a nice flat back. So grab hold of your dumbbell. And from this position here, we're going to row up into my pocket. So I'm going to reach towards the floor, and I'm going to bring my elbow up towards my pocket. So control on the way down, and then big pull on the way back up. The reason I like this is because I get to go from in to out. So I'm coming with the dumbbell, I'm almost from this position, slightly reaching forward, trying to get that little bit extra range and extra length on my lat. Reach down, drive my elbow up, keeping my elbow close to my body. I don't want to see my elbow jumping out to the side and the dumbbell twisting. I want to pull all the way through. When I row, I'm initiating the movement with my shoulder. So my shoulder is the first thing that goes, and then my elbow. When I face you straight on, you'll be able to see what happens to my shoulder. So as I'm rowing, I actually tuck my shoulder in here as I row through. So when I set up in position, it's hard for you to be able to see when I'm over bent like this, but what I do is I jam my shoulder in there. So I'm jamming my shoulder in close as I row up. Reach, shoulders in nice and close. That's the first way, and everything that I've just explained basically carries over to all the other ways of setting up. The second way of setting up is going to be the bench nice and flat, kneeling, dumbbell to the side. You're going to have one leg and one hand on the bench. This foot is going to go out to the side. Now, the way I like to think about it is I'm equally spread between my hand, my knee, and my foot over this side. What I'm not doing is putting all my weight onto the bench. I'm shifted nice and equally. I'm in a very strong position here, so if someone was trying to push me over, I could probably stay nice and stable because I'm on my tiptoe and driving forward. So, same thing applies as I'm in position. Over the top of my hand, I'm going to reach towards the floor, I'm going to drive up into the side. Nice control on the way down, big reach, big pull up. One thing I don't want to see is as you go down, you let your body rotate. You still want to keep yourself nice and extended, but your shoulder can go and you can reach towards the floor and then drive up into the side. The third way of setting up. Now this would be something I would probably utilize with more athletes. And the reason is because we're going to be in a 3-point stance, slightly different to what we did before on the setup. You're going to have one leg's going to be further forward, other leg's going to be on my tiptoes, and I'm going to go down into this position here. So one foot's nice and flat, tiptoe the other foot, and I'm nice and strong in this position. But same thing applies as I row up to the side. Nice and strong, big pull back up. That's a single arm dumbbell row. There's 3 different ways you can do it. Again, the first one would be my preference, but choose whatever you want to. My name's Charlie. This is Hat the Body, Hat the Mind. We will see you on the next one.